Guys, my friend Brad just hit a 50K debit month within his business. Absolutely amazing. If you want to get your fitness business to 50K debits, I'm going to teach you 5 things here today that impressed me most about Brad and his amazing growth, and some of the insights about why I think he has hit this mark and is absolutely dominating. Check it out, guys. Would you like to build a fitness business that turns over $50,000 per month? If so, I want you to listen along, because my friend Brad has recently done that. And the growth that I've seen Brad have within his business over the last couple of months has been absolutely insane. Coronavirus included, his business keeps growing from strength to strength to strength. And I'm going to share with you 5 traits that I've seen with Brad, and why some of the reasons why I believe he has hit that magical 50K mark. So firstly, Brad, I know you're listening to this, mate. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I love having you in the Inner Circle program. Mate, you're the absolute best. So, the first thing with Brad is he is absolutely world-class at sales. Okay. So, a lot of things in the fitness industry that I find is that, everyone thinks that they need more leads, but more often than not, their sales game is very, very weak. And the way that Brad can turn leads into paying clients within his business is an absolute art form. He's very, very incredible at it, but he's worked incredibly hard. Because one of the keys is that if you want to get to that 50K mark, you've got to sell these people into your program, right? You can't get it and not sell people, because selling is the only way you collect money, right? So Brad has every script like all written out. He's extremely confident on the phones. And then he has an amazing onboarding system, so that when people start a trial with him, he's mapped out every single week along the way until they sign up into that ongoing member, which is how you get your debits up to that 50K a month, by increasing your ongoing recurring debits within your business. So, guys, I want you to have a think. So, with Brad, he's able to close credit card details over the phone. His consultation processes, his onboarding process is a very, very tidy. And then also, as well, he turns these leads into high-paying clients. And I just want you to kind of have a think, because, unless you're able to close these sales, right, you're going to really, really struggle to have this business that turns over $50,000. So you might be in a position like I was. When I was first starting in the fitness industry, sales was not something that came naturally to me. I wasn't, very confident in it, but it's something that you have to work on. You have to work on it like Brad did, and you have to work on it like I did, because otherwise your business is always going to struggle, and you're always going to say the lead quality is really bad. No one has any money this time of year. Like, blah, 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 cry me, right? The simple fact is that if you get better at sales, leads are going to turn into high ticket clients. And there's no way that you can work around it. You must have a very, very slick sales process to ever even get near to this 50K per month mark. Now, the next one, like with Brad, so within our Inner Circle program, we have this Marketing 101 plan, right? It's an organic and paid method. So firstly, when Brad came to me, he's very, very good at paid ads, right? I think I kind of helped him a bit along the way, ironed out a few things, taught him a couple of, different ad copies, but I don't think that changed his business very much, if I'm going to be honest, right? But where Brad has absolutely dominated is by using our Marketing 101 plan, which is an organic marketing plan outside of paid ads, literally to the letter T. It is absolutely amazing, his level of taking action with himself and his team, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But his marketing is so consistent. It's so on point. He turns up every single day in his market with really great posts, really great videos. And then he combines that with paid ads and amazing referrals within his business, because he gets really amazing results and really cares for people, that he's able to generate these leads and close the sales, as I mentioned before. right? But within any business growth, especially in fitness, right, we have like retention cycles where people come in and come out of our business. Now, more often than not, the guys who are the best marketers in fitness are winning. Now, whether you like it or not, right? Whether you're like, hey, that guy's gym's busier than me, but his product isn't as good or whatever it is, right? But Brad is able to implement this marketing 101 plan in conjunction with an absolutely amazing and world-class product, right? Which has helped grow his business exponentially over the last few months. Now, with the marketing 101 plan, right? I'm not going to like cover it here today, but the first thing you have to do is decide two ways. Do you have like an hour to an hour and a half to market your business every day? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, we can give you the plan to do it. If the answer is no, you need to have this self-awareness in yourself to go, hey, I need this done at a minimum, and then hire a VA to do it, which, Brad has an amazing team of VAs, which I'm going to talk about in a second when we cover his team. But you need to get this marketing done. If you're not generating that 10, 15, 20 leads a week, right? Or if your business is staying the same over the last couple of months, right? It's quite simple. Generate more leads, close more sales, you'll grow, right? And I always say the best talent that you can have to grow a really high 6-figure or 7-figure fitness business, right, is to be able to generate 25 leads a week. Not saying you have to do that every week, but being able to be like, hey, I want 25 leads this week, and knowing the exact tactics to get it makes you sleep easier at night. Your gym is going to grow very, very consistently if you do that. Right. The next thing with Brad is firstly, he's incredibly consistent and so coachable. Right. With that, we're now in a circle program. We do these weekly check-ins where we, send off an email. I go, how's everything going? What's going well? What isn't? What are you working on? How can I help you reach your goals this week? Brad has not missed a check-in. Like he literally, I don't think he's missed even one since he started. Right. And his business has gone from strength to strength to strength. Right. And being really consistent and being really disciplined by tracking your numbers, doing your marketing, doing the sales calls, even when you don't want to, that's a strong individual. Brad is a strong, mentally strong individual, right? He is consistent no matter what's happening in his external world to grow his business. Okay. But then also combined on that is he's extremely coachable. He's willing to take on advice, right? He's willing to make small changes. And he also tests different things within his business in the hope that it improves it. And I'm telling you right now, some of the things that he's implemented are very innovational, and his business is improving every single week because he is very consistent, and he's also extremely coachable, and he's open to trying new things to better his business. So I want you to think, how coachable are you? And I talk to a lot of people, right, where it's like, hey, I've been in the fitness industry for 15 years, which is amazing, but how's your business going? Maybe you need that mentor. It might not be me. It might be like the plethora of like millions of other business coaches in the fitness industry. I'm sure you know about 45 of us at least. But maybe you need to be a bit more coachable. And the thing is, there's no point getting a mentor unless you're willing to be consistent, because you're going to learn some amazing things off your mentors to grow your business. But if you're not consistent and you're not disciplined, then you're simply just going to waste your money. And owning a business isn't just a reason to do what you want. You have to be like, a lot of people say, hey, I don't want to work for the man. I want to have my own business. And they think it's some amazing freedom thing in their life where no one can tell them what to do. But if you lack consistency, you'll never have a 50K month. You'll never have an 80K month. You'll never have a $100,000 month in your business, because consistency is really key. And of course, you have to be coachable, because there's going to be things that happen within your business that you're unaware of as you're growing. Different level of money becomes different level of problems within business, or not necessarily a problem. It's like an issue that you need to overcome. And also, we've only got 2 points, so stick on. It's only going to be a couple of minutes. You don't want to take up all your day. You got a business to grow. The next one is Brad focuses very heavily on his team. I was talking to him the other week, right? And when he did his check-in on Thursday, and I go, mate, how's everything going? He goes, I'm working less hours than I ever have before. And I go, mate, I've got a couple of hours if you want to do them. We can do some work for me. And that's just such an amazing thing to hear. It's such an amazing thing to hear because it means his team is working autonomously without him. And Brad has some really big and bold goals in the online world. So, we systematically had to free up his time so he can do that. Next year, he's going to go like out of this world big. You just wait when we do a follow-up in 12 months. But he focused on his team, and he's got a really amazing team, and he trains them really well. He has a team who work in the clubs, and then also he has a virtual assistant who helps his business, which is really that perfect combination. You get the virtual assistant who can do all those little $5 tasks that have to be done to grow, especially in organic marketing and messaging and little admins things and stuff like that. And then you have your team there who focus on the customer experience and actually get to spend really quality time with the clients and help get them better results. And they're not doing all these like nitpicky little things in the business that you can just outsource to a virtual assistant. So one of the things that, is most amazing is when you get to a, 50K month, then you want to track how many hours are you working to get there, because you can grind it out to 50K and, work 12-hour days, 7 days a week, and you can get there. And then when you get there, you're going to be burnt out. Or do you have to do it systematically like Brad did, where a couple of weeks ago, he's like, hey, I had my first 50K month. And then literally like a week and a half later, when we're chatting, he's like, I'm working less hours than I ever have before. So getting to 50K and getting to 50K where you're working a really nice amount of hours are two completely different things. And if you want to do that, we need to focus on your team, your internal team within the club, and then also your external or international team, because I think that all gym owners should have a virtual assistant to do a ton of little tasks that help grow our business that is just best done by a virtual assistant. And guys, the last one with Brad, and I am absolutely in love with systems. I believe that every fitness business should be run by McDonald's. Everything I talk about, keep shit as simple as possible in your business. I cannot stress that enough. Fitness businesses are simple, but Brad is extremely systemized within his business. Extremely systemized. Like, I love the conversations we have with him because we can talk at such a high level, right? Because he has everything mapped out, all his sales scripts mapped out. He has his sales automations all mapped out. It all works without him, where people, booking consultations without him having to follow them up. When someone starts during their first 6 weeks, every single moment of that is choreographed and it's mapped out. So it's repeatable. So his business grows. And then he's retained, Brad's welcome boxes that he does are absolutely amazing. I did a video of it now in a circle program. It's like, just the care that he has, and that everything just kind of runs, that every member gets a card. Just everything is completely mapped out to a stage where now Brad is working less hours. He's earning more money because he's done the hard work to focus on these systems, and he has an amazing team to implement them. Guys, you've got to build out systems within your business. You have to build out operations checklists. You have to map out every single task within your business, because otherwise it's going to be you, the one doing it. And you'll get to 50K and it won't actually make you happy because you'll be burnt out, right? So you need to focus on these systems to grow your business and become a very extremely systemized business. And when I was growing my gyms, I always want you to think the same. How can we make it like McDonald's, where an 18-year-old can come in fresh out of the fitness academy if you need, and we can teach them how to absolutely dominate within your fitness business within 12 weeks. And if you're extremely systemized, it helps your staff win and it helps your staff work without you. So guys, to cover the 5 things again, absolutely exceptional at sales, right? Brad's worked very, very hard on that. He completes his marketing 101 plan every single day to generate enough leads to grow. He is incredibly consistent and disciplined, and also extremely coachable. It's not his way or the highway. He's open to trying new things, which is why he's seeing such massive growth in his face-to-face business and then his online business as well. He focuses on team. So Brad has an amazing team that work in the gym and support him to where he's now working less hours than ever. And he has some virtual assistants who help free up extra time so that he has that time to now focus on other things and other, amazing projects that he has. And Brad has extremely systemized his business to a very, very, very high level. Everything's all mapped out. So his team know what to do and they know what they need to do to win. So if you can do those 5 things and do them really well with consistency and discipline, and make sure you're using the right tactics at the right times, I know you can get to 50K months like Brad did. It's a journey and it's a process, but I know you can do it. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today. As always, if you have someone in the fitness industry who you think would benefit from this, I would love if you share with them the podcast. I just want to help as many people as I can, and I'd really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I really, really appreciate you.